Oh no. That's his house.
Hey, how are you? David over here? There he is. There you go. He's
Okay,
throwing.
well, we definitely can't watch it at double speed. If anything, I want to slow it down.
Hey, how are you? David over here? There he is.
Yeah, there you go.
He's throwing a little St. Patty's Day party now. I know what you're thinking. Practice social distancing.
Look at that lamp. Let's get it fucking started. There we go. Fucking gorgeous. Just great. What I love about it is, like, even though it's not my decor, an upside down bucket made into a lighting sconce hung on a porch with plastic siding. A lot of guys are like, no, Melton, you're out of it. Buckets are lights now. We even leave the handle on, dangling. You're out of it, Melton. This is a cool look. Upside down buckets. And these are bulbs you buy when you definitely know they're going to be seen by people. These are not bulbs you buy for hidden lighting fixtures. No, 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 no. You want these prominent with no concealment whatsoever. People are going to want to see the corkscrew. It's a cool, cool design. I'm so glad we have a Skarica AI voice. Holy shit. Holy shit. I thought it was going to hit play on this and pack a bong. Detroit says it's island kitsch. You ain't wrong, sister. Pass the bong, sister. I thought I could pack a bong while this played. There's no way. Every frame must be scrutinized. Every room, every angle, every window, every lampshade, every TV, every curtain, every island, every magnet. We didn't know what we were looking for, but we knew it when we found it. Sorry, everybody. I am a drug addict. You were all dumb to trust me with your money for Hackamania. I do spend it all on weed. Weed's very expensive. I'm dreading buying Carl's plane tickets. 5 plane tickets from Rochester. It's gonna literally be like $4,000. It's insane. It's insane. Never again. No, 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 no. What? What? Who said? Who said? I'm going to make them drive to Cleveland and ride with Ray. These are facts. These are facts. All right. Sorry about that. Anyway, I thought it was very important that we notice that he has a bucket and vinyl siding. Oof.
social distancing. There's going to be like 10 to 15 people at the party, and they're all locals that haven't left the island in weeks. They're clean.
Well, they're hippies, so they're not that clean.
Oh yeah, they aren't actually like clean people, but they're at least.
Look at this door. This is his main door. This is like his people are coming over door. People knock on this. Just wood slats. It's not even a real door. Look at this. It's literally wood glued together. It's not like a solid frame door. Wow. But it's pretty. I'm kidding, of course.
COVID clear. The good news is that we're bringing back Gooned Up in a major way.
Oh boy. Anytime we have a little walk like this, people don't pay attention to what they're filming. We got a little toaster oven under the table there on the right. Look how gross this fridge is. Wow, he keeps the Goldens on the second shelf. He keeps the Goldens on the second shelf. No. Look at this fridge. He keeps the Frenches on the front top shelf. He keeps the hummus on the top shelf. He keeps his estrogen on the top shelf. Look at this. I mean, is there ever been a poorer fridge? What's this down here? Just a bowl of loose meat? Just scraps for the mill? This is literally where he keeps like his Kickoman, his Hidden Valley Ranch. In the fridge door, he's just got a can, a mayo. Oh, this is mayo, jelly. What a poor fridge. What a poor fridge. Look how many colors. Look how many different shades of white this thing is. The handle is like white. This is yellow. This is like beige.
Is that we're...
Come on, I'm not done. So the fridge is all this like cheap apartment fridge, and then over here he's got like a faux stainless Whirlpool oven.
Is that we're bringing back Gooned
We're bringing back Gooned Up
in a major way.
Are you?
Doing. Drum roll, please. Conch rangoons, stone crab rangoons, and maybe some crab classic rangoons. First step to all this, David needs to smash some stone crab.
Yesterday, we just kind of smashed one.
So maybe in his head he still thinks he's this guy. You saw the photo I posted of him today. It's not going well, Skarica. It's not going well. Now, it's a nice dick.
One, like right here on the deck.
Yep.
Oh, yeah.
Good job, man.
But
That's cool. They're just smashing seafood all over his deck.
another method is you could take a hammer and, they're in a bag.
Yeah.
But I'm drinking all the champagne, so we might as well put
Bazillion bubbles boy.
Bazillion bubbles.
Look at him when he's just holding court. Let me show you guys how it's done. Skarica style. Whoa, look at those teeth. That's how you know he's really trying. This is how my dad used to do it. This is how my dad used to do it. Don't look at my pimply bump. Don't look at my facial hump. That's none of your business, my friend. Follow my stock tips till the end. Don't look at my bump. Okay, sorry. That is immature.
Brazilian bubbles.
Brazilian bubbles.
Brazilian bubbles.
Brazilian bubbles.
There we go.
Oh, look, he's got a tick. He's got a tick. Now look at this place. It's like what he dreams his place was. It's all clean. The walls are white. This is probably the nicest place in the Bahamas, wherever this is.
Brazilian bubbles.
And a fun fact about
This is Skarica's yard. Just busted up cement on the ground. No, that's part of a project we were doing. No, that was only there for the day. No, I usually keep barbed wire in an open coil for my hens to run around and shit in. No, it's not like that. I'm not poor. My yard is just dirt and rocks and razor wire. No. You got it all wrong, Melton. You got it all wrong, Melton. Fucking hell. Day 12. I just paid $150 to subtract memberships. 3 of you poors can suck it. Shut up, Chad. What? Anybody know what this means? I just paid $150 to subtract memberships. I don't get the joke. What's the joke? Am I the joke? Am I the joke? What's the joke?
You should see my toilet. The shit speckles on the bowl are a tinge brown, but mostly diarrhea orange.
Oh, no.
Smoke another bowl at age 36. How high are you, beloved chatter? Said I pay for sex. Fuck that these girls pay me for sex, and I come every time in a bucket. But take this down. This is really hurting me. This was 5 years ago. So much has changed since then. I'm going to cry and then masturbate.
No, it was 4 years ago. Four. We got cabinets now. There aren't rocks in the road. Okay. We cleaned up the rocks and the razor wire. Okay. Grow up, Melton.
When you were here before, couldn't look you in the eye. You're just like an angel. Your skin makes me cry. You float like a feather in a beautiful world. I wish I was special. You're so fucking special.
But I'm a creep. I'm a weirdo. What the hell am I doing here? I don't belong here. I don't care if it hurts. I want to have control. I want a perfect body. I want a perfect soul. I want you to notice when I'm not around.
I want a perfect troll. I want a perfect laugh line. I want a perfect lol. Cameron Gremblinson. I'm flying into Hackamania from Rochester too. Let's go, girls. Don't leave a bitch by herself. I think there's a lot of single women coming to this. Sorry, I had cum stuck in my dick. Cum stuck in my dick? Wow. Anyway, I think you'll be okay. The ladies of NLO stick together. And I think everybody's staying at the Downtown Grand. Somebody mentioned the Downtown Grand has a special on their website right now. Buy 2 nights, get 1 free. So, if you've been on the fence about this, I think for around $500 total, you can ticket to the event, hotel, and then I don't know how much a flight is. It varies. Some tickets I'm buying are like $700. Some tickets I'm buying are under $300. It's just the way it is. But under 1,000 for sure. For sure. And again, like, you know, be creative. If you make weed cookies and weed chocolate, there's your moneymaker. If you paint art, there's your moneymaker. If you want to set up a cheese booth, gross, you know. What do you think we are? Kmart Plus? Was that ever even a thing? Sorry about this. All of it. Sorry about all this. Camille Giovanelli. When you were here before, couldn't look you in the eye. You float like an angel. Your skin is starting to sag.
Stone crab is they are sustainable.
Look, it's all over his yard. These rocks. And they're not even rocks. This is like busted up cement. This is a plastic jug. This is like old, oh, fuck, you know what this is? This is an old pool clean out. This is like an old, pool skimmer. This place is just a dump. It says parts of shit laying around.
So when you catch a stone crab, you rip off its claw and you throw it back and it grows a new claw. That's a lot of meat. Do you mind if I take a little sample? Tastes so much like lobster.
What they do is they actually...
That's conduit. I think it was like flex pipe. But maybe you're right. Maybe it was a drain. Because it was going in bidirectional.
You cook it on the boat.
Yeah.
Either way, it's junk. It's junk from underground or it's junk from above ground. It's garbage. So it doesn't even really matter, right? What's better? That it's part of a pool that doesn't work anymore or it fell off the roof? I mean, what's better? Yeah, holy shit, look at this. Look at this deck. Isn't it neat? Wouldn't you think it needs to be complete? I bet there's a nail everywhere. Everywhere you'll be stepping. There's a board. You're right, just in the fucking groove track. Holding the window up. This is a garbage fire.
What they do is they actually cook it on the boat.
Yeah.
Oh. So on the boat they have like...
So up here we have like a sofa. Basic dining table or patio table. We've got some pineapple candy and deep beach off. And then what is this? These are shoes. Anybody? A pool noodle? A pool noodle. Just leave that dangling there all season.
Like just these big pots, and they just boil them right on the boat.
And over here's the conch. We picked this up from Spanish Wells, which is the fishing capital of the Bahamas. So I'm sure it's going to be top-notch conch. You know, I know right now I'm under a lot of pressure. I got to wrap.
Adam, call this show Top Notch Conch. top-notch conch, he said. Did you hear it? Guys, you bought us 73 fucking members tonight. Holy shit. Thank you.
100 rangoons, and I don't have who I eat. She's in quarantine. But we got this lady Laverne coming over, who's David's version of who I eat, and she.
David's maid, Laverne. I thought he had a maid named Morgan, or a servant. He only hires Delethean grosses to do the work around his house.
She's going to start helping me in a couple hours.
Look at this bitch. She's got beer. She's got a bottle of vodka. She's smoking. She's like, right after I get shit-faced, I clean your hair.
I ran into my coconut tree. I was fucking.
I wasn't far off. Wow.
And she's going to start helping me in a couple hours.
I ran into my coconut tree. I was fucked up. And I ran into my coconut.
I said fucked up, and she just goes, I was fucked up. I was fucked up. I can't even understand what she's saying. I can't believe how right I am about stuff.
I ran into my coconut tree. I was fucked up.
I ran into a coconut tree. I was fucked up. All right. Well, you ready to clean? Because I see some bare shelves that I know need dusting. I love how he's like a coffee snob, but he's fine having like the most basic $9.99 Sunbeam toaster oven. And here, of course, is the ketchup leaning on the toaster oven. You want to talk about white trash? Where's the ketchup? Next to the toaster. Jesus, Laverne. Jesus Christ. You know my system. Fuck. Do I got to go over it again? God damn it, Laverne. Top shelf. I call it my steak shelf. It has your hot sauces and your fine mashed peppers and such. It's got your seasonings. It's got your sauces for barbecue. It's got your artificial smoke, and it's got your cumin and your paprika. Next shelf. You know how I am about my coffee. So I like to keep that right next to the Prego Ragu marinara sauce. And of course, my Nespresso coffee maker that I never use in the back with the cord wrapped around it. But keep all my marinaras and sauces and such on this shelf in front of my coffee. If it's acidic, I want to know. And this is my acidic shelf. And that's why the ketchup's here. It makes perfect sense now that I know that I got my red sauce over here. And then right over here, I got my other different red sauce. Ketchup. The red sauce of Campions. And then if you want toast with your coffee, he's right there. Now, third shelf. We all know the rules. First and foremost, my coffee and my sugar. Hello. Thank you. Right next to that, I keep my creamer, my delicious vanilla hazelnut creamer. I couldn't live without my hazelnut. Back here, I keep assorted pickled onions and other homemade relishes and whatnot. I got some homemade marshmallows that I made last season. Sometimes I put those in my hot chocolate. It depends. It's seasonal. It's seasonal. I like Splenda, so I keep some Splenda next to my sugar. Matter of fact, there ain't nothing even in the sugar, y'all. There ain't nothing even in the sugar. And then down here, Quaker Oats. Slim Fast. Whoa. Whoa. Slim Fast on the bottom shelf. Looks dusty. I'm not even making that up. It actually looks dusty. Look at this. Slim Fast. Over here we have spatulas on the wall. I do remember this. I do remember this. That's where I keep my spatulas. Dangling above my stove. I just keep them there. Shut up. Shut up. Shut up. This looks nice. Is this straight? Is this level? Who did this? No, is it level? Is this level? Oof. Beautiful. Beautiful trim. And here's where I keep the bottle. And the mug. Yeah, keep the bottle and the mug here. I think it ties the room together. The fuck? This is all just like bare wood, plywood. Wait, what's down here? What's over here? Just more fucking coconut water and garbage, wrappers, boxes. Again, I told you about his Nespresso, Keurig, whatever. Just shit. Just garbage. Clutter. We got another bare shelf back here. It's cool. He's got baking rack. One. The rest of the shelf is empty. Then the next shelf, empty. Here's all 8 of his plates. He's got like one of every cup ever made. What the fuck? Look at this hodgepodge. It's just like an assortment of weird glasses and mugs and goblets and one giant Circle K Polar Pop cup from the mainland. Call me now for your free reading.
I ran into my coconut tree in my yard.
Were you okay?
I'm great. I just got a little scratch there.
All right.
I'm so glad you came over to my house to drink, smoke, and bleed. When will the cleaning be happening? Laverne. Imagine letting Laverne clean your house. Right.
And you may find yourself living in a shotgun shack.
Yes.
And you may find yourself in another part of the world. And you may find yourself behind the wheel of a large automobile.
And you may
find yourself in a beautiful house with a beautiful wife. And you may ask yourself, well, how did I get here? How did I get...
Same as it ever was.
Same as it ever was.
Same as it ever was.
I'm 50.
We got a fish lunch.
Did any of the coconuts fall out of the tree and land on the car?
The dry ones did.
Oh. And so tomorrow you're going to be helping us out at the party?
Oh, definitely.
Sick.
Why not?
some new angles, and I'd be fool to not share them with you.
I too have a bank. It's based on trust and fun. So send me your savings and I'll show you interest. You can trust me. I am begging on this. Now you can too.
I think we need to switch over to this mode. Boink. There's just more to see. So look how gross this setup is. I mean, you really got to take this in. This is a lot. Bare wood cabinets. On top of the stove, just a piece of wood. Just a piece of wood. That means none of these burners work. Hence the hot plate. Jesus Christ. You're poor. You're poor. Not only is it an imitation stainless stove, this is all plastic and steel. It's a board, a crooked one at that, just laid on top of the, okay, and then what? Just a hot plate and a plastic Kmart pitcher of Kool-Aid. This is a poor man. Say whatever you want. While he was running this, he was trying to convince people to invest a lot of money with him. Like he knows what's going on. This is a poor's kitchen, man. I didn't live like this in college. Just a stacked up plate of shit. Another thing of hot sauce. In what land would you just hang your... I guess because he doesn't have any cabinets or drawers. So he just nailed his spatulas to the wall. It's as good a place as any. Yeah, right. Yeah, right. Where do you do yours? Moody has every right to insult this kitchen. Moody actually just remodeled his kitchen. You know. And my kitchen's only 4 years old. I guess 5 now. So, you know, I don't need an update. I have marble. Hello? Hello? This is pathetic. You can't even, as a millionaire, you got to go stay at the Hilton until this is done. You can't bring people over here, throw a party, act like anybody wants to fuck when your whole house is full of mosquitoes. This is gross. This is gross. Where's the ketchup? Where's the ketchup? Next to the toaster. Right above the Slim Fast. Jesus fucking Christ.
You're going to like the way you look.
You won't. You won't. Spatulas just dripping down the wall while they dry. You know he hangs them up there to dry. Fucking faggot. No, I'm just kidding. Come on.
It's going to be the last party before we all go into hiding too.
You know what I just noticed too? Jesus, this whole place is shit. Moody, you're going to love this. You probably already see it, you fucking autist. Anybody want to fucking take out the old level? Moody, get your drawing, your line drawing tools ready. I'm sure you're already on it. Holy shit. Imagine putting this together and patting yourself on the back. Are any of those parallel? Are any of them parallel? Aye, aye, aye. The thing that worries me the most is I think that the posts in between the two rails are parallel. But the supporting post, the main beam, Yeah, I'm not even talking about the one missing. I'm worried about the alignment. I'm worried about the structural integrity of this. One of these things is not like the other, and it's the one that's holding everything up. Holding everything up. Holy shit. This whole place is falling apart. No, we were having work done. Yeah, what were they going to do? Come tilt it? Was Godzilla going to come kick it into alignment? He paid someone to do this and was like, yeah, that's fine. Like Mooby after his haircut. Yeah. I mean, that's fucking wonk, bro. It doesn't stop. It doesn't stop. Holy shit. More proof, I think, that his pool doesn't work. I think this is like his pool vacuum. Anybody know what else this is? It's not like a Roomba. And then we see another coffee maker. How many coffee makers is this guy going to have? I don't want to be presumptuous, but this looks like a penis. It's a hoverboard. No. It's not. It's got 4 wheels. We need, if you're not good at this, don't be part of the team. We need people who are paying attention. This thing's got 4 wheels. It's not a, guys, it's not a hoverboard. Look, it's got 4 wheels. All right, everybody's a fucking amateur. I think this is like a rice cooker. The fuck? This is some sort of rice cooker or instant pot. And that's dope. No, like a pool vacuum. Not a vacuum. It's a push mower. It's a foot massager. Either way, it doesn't matter what it is. You just got, more electronics clutter than a Brookstone over here. You know what I'm saying? Fucking nailed it.
April looks like a really cool bird today.
Party?
Oh, definitely.
Sick.
Why not?
It's going to be the last party before we all go into hiding to stay away from the COVID.
That's
This table is
right.
just covered with debris.
Nobody's going to be seeing each other anymore.
No.
Yeah.
Look at this shithole. This is a fucking garbage fire. Hello?
Hi there. I'm from the Caribbean Civil Group, and I just wanted to thank you for streaming this video and the situation. We're going to go down there and we're going to condemn the house.
Yeah, it's not safe.
That's it's not. That poll you pointed out was the last straw. We realized we needed to take further action.
Yeah, and David, by the way, if you want to prove that you remodeled your house, post a current picture of that porch. Because here's the thing. You did not redo that porch. It's not safe.
We'll be taking care of it, Mr. Melton. You have a good night.
Thank you. You're doing the Lord's work down there in one of the shithole countries, as Trump called it. I mean, he just stores random kitchen accoutrement all the fuck around. Cups, candles, bowls. Remember on the other side there's a bottle, a mug, an empty thing of soap. Anybody been looking for the fork? Found it. Under the sink is untenable. And then we're going to get around to it. But you know down here is just some really gross, stupid stuff. But look at the state of this table. Again, just bottles of hot sauce everywhere like he's Chad Zumach. How many bottles of hot sauce do you think Chad's opened and forgot? He has open. Just like when he like wears all of his Zumachomania shirts. Just open drinks, gross glasses. I mean, how do you know what it takes to get a glass that gross? You understand? Like shit's growing in it, dog. When the film on it is uniform all the way to the top, it's dust, it's dirt. It's not even like the wine residue. Just garbage and plastic.
Oh no, this is the way we gotta do it.
I haven't worked with conch before, so we're gonna grill it first. I have had conch sashimi before, but we're gonna play it safe. Everyone's already scared of getting coronavirus. I don't want them to be afraid of getting food poisoning.
This is one of the most ghetto grills I've ever seen in my life. I mean, this is just an outdoor George Foreman. This is gas. Holy shit. You live in a shithole. First of all, like, look at the state of this deck, just in case you thought it was anywhere near new. This is the state of this deck. This grill's never been cleaned. This is a shithole. The fuck is this up here? Looks good.
All right, I paused.
I love a guy who flips it over immediately. Tell me you know how to grill without telling me you know how to grill. Yeah, that's been on there 30 seconds. Let me flip it. Okay, Ray.
The conch rangoons for a bit.
Oh. Here it is. Here it is. And you know, I thought this was tape. I thought like maybe he is getting ready to paint. Maybe it's taped off. No. That's the look, folks. Those boards are boards. They are painted. Well, too. Smooth. Even. Looks so natural, no one can tell. This is cool. I can't wait till this is done. Who did this? The same guy who did the deck? Moody, do your drawers close or they look like this? Nobody will notice. Come on. No one's going to notice this. Holy shit. At least he has a rooms to go rug over here. Whoa, Skarica works out? Yeah. Yes. This is where I get pumped. Is that a fuck swing? JK. What's on the table, Mabel? We have canned grapefruit juice. Canned grapefruit juice. Tons of empty bottles again. Some Tag, which if you're not familiar, Americans, it's Axe. No. But it is like just like Axe. Or Lynx. Like Lynx. It's date rape with a spray nozzle. So it lets everybody know what kind of guy you are. We got a little, what is this? Is this wine or looks like liquor? I'm not familiar with this pink Ricardo. And then what is this? Just some Wesson cooking oil in case things get spicy. Now we can see everything over here. Remember I said how weird his cup collection was? Look at it now. Now you get to see what I'm talking about. What the fuck? He don't have two of anything. He don't have two of shit. Everyone gets to like pick a cup at the party. And again, like most of these autists, a lot of goblets. If you go over to somebody's house and they have more than 4 goblets, it's on. It's on. Riccardi? Hold on, that wasn't Bacardi. Come on, I would have seen that. No, this is an R. What is it? It's not Bacardi. I'm not retarded. I'm not retarded. It's something weird. I don't know what it is. This cup collection is wild though, right? Like, what do you give people when they come over? I guess maybe this is a set of glasses. Can't tell. Pick a goblet. Grab any goblet on the second shelf. Ricardo rum. Okay, thank you. See, I knew it wasn't Bacardi. I'm not. Oh no, this explains a lot. This explains a lot. We've got ourselves a cat owner. Ladies, it's not a bit. A single man with a cat is a giant red flag. I wish I was kidding. I really do. It's unfortunate if you're a woman and you got a cat. No man should put up with that. No man should ever put up with a cat. More cats than you've ever seen in your life. Yes. Exactly. So look. I don't know what makes a man want a cat. It just turns out like every man with a cat is like a pussy of a man. Just a fact. I wish these weren't the rules, but they are.
Because I just have no idea how to actually prepare cock. I grilled it, but then...
What is this grill? Even the grill's coming apart. Look at this. It's all rusted down here. What are we doing? This guy wants you to think he's rich. He wants you to think he's a millionaire. Look at this knife. Hey, Dexter.
Turns out you're supposed to like tenderize it first or boil it for an hour first. We have moved on to the stone crab rangoons. This is just stone crab, cream cheese, and some salt and garlic.
Looks like it. Looks like it. Oh, no. Well, this is where I keep bits and baubles, screw on feet to different shelving units I bought, some sawed off pieces of PVC I might need for my sink when it starts leaking because it's unlevel, styrofoam plates. And this might be the most egregious part of all of it.
I've made a huge mistake.
If you're buying styrofoam plates,
Mr. Skarica, since we are remodeling your house, did you want us to install a liquor cabinet?
No, thank you. I don't need a liquor cabinet. I have bench space, and I'll just use that to store my liquor. In fact, please make sure I don't have any cabinets.
Whatever you say, Mr. Skarica, we are also almost done with your railing.
Please make sure you make them straight like my teeth.
Yes, Mr. Skarica, just let me recover from hitting the coconut tree.
Moody, if you're going to interrupt the show with long chats, you got to pay like everybody else. Let me get this straight. I have to pay super tip, but you get to make free chats to my show? No, no, no. Fair is fair. Is it? Is it fair? Look, styrofoam plates are the devil. You're an idiot. You're an idiot. I'm convinced these were put on the earth to see who's the dumbest amongst us. Think about it. Think about it. What are your options? You got the traditional paper plate. The weak ass single ply, thin as fuck paper plate. Again, that's a fool's errand. I get it when that's all we had. Fine. On a picnic table with some burgers and potato chips might last. The styrofoam plate. Anything hot that goes on it melts. Set it near anything hot. Melts. Styrofoam? What year is this? Hello, fluorocarbons. It's everything. It's all the weakness of a paper thin plate, coupled with just a gross, circus peanut-like texture.
Actually, I can do what I like. Thank you.
Now he's skipping the cue too. He's interrupting the show with free chats. They're good for cake. They're not. They're not. I'm telling you right now, it's got to be Chinette or better. And I don't even like the paper Chinette. You got to can you get the plastic coated, thicker plates, the ultras? Or the solo plates, like the red and blue solo plates. Those are strong.
But honestly, stone crab meat is delicious on
But
its own.
styrofoam, what kind of fucking Neanderthal are you?
That's why I
Neanderthal.
use fake crab, because rangoons take something just so simple and like not great on its own, like fake crab, and they turn it into gold.
I love how they just paused on his stomach. They're like, look how many holes he has in his shirt. You're not gonna love the way that you look. Where is it? Look at how stained up and gross. Well, yeah, this is my crab rangoon making shirt.
The stone crab rangoons is just like taking gold and deep frying it, which, no one's going to turn down deep fried gold.
Look, somebody did the dishes. This is a nice setup. This is really cool. What is this? What are these core bottles? Anybody know? He has them like linked up to his sink. You see this? He has these things connected to his plumbing. We'll just leave that there. Somebody might want that later. Just leave it open and on the edge. What a fucking loser. What is that core stuff? Soap dispenser? No, he's got a giant jug of soap over here. Again, if you don't know, we don't need people guessing. We can all guess. Fucking idiots. Pre-minced garlic. Look, you got to have it in a pinch. I started buying the frozen cloves cubes along with the ginger ones. But you got to have some pre-minced garlic in your fridge for like quick. Every once in a while, I you know, don't act better than it. It's not the best. Core is alkaline water. Yeah, but why is it like linked up to his? Maybe it's not. Is it just look like it's touching it? What the fuck? Look at this fucking gross. And by the way, it's leaking. Look at this. This is a giant puddle. Looks the same as Skarica's mattress. He's a squirter when he sleeps. The state of this, man. He did his dishes. Again, his dishes are like his glasses. You don't have two of anything that go together. None of it. None of it. Who passed down these plates? Whose grandmother died and said, please use my gross, weird plates forever? This is what I picture like in Steel Toast Kitchen. Exactly. What? It was my mom's spare set. Ugh. You don't hear what's wrong with it? And again, whoever did these cabinets, mwah! Line them up. Line them up. I was joking, and I said this is a thing of vegetable oil, but it is. It's fucking Wesson. Holy shit. The fuck is going on here? There's so much. You know, hoarder homes are like insane. This is not how rich people live. Rich people have bare counters with a bowl of fruit. They don't have open cabinets with... I'm sorry, is this a fucking ice pick? What is this? Holy shit. Where do you keep the potato masher? Where do you keep the potato masher? Why, I keep mine right on the floor. Yeah. I keep mine right on the floor. That way, I don't have to put pepper in my potatoes. First of all, who still has this potato masher? Again, my mother. My mother. And she's been dead since the 80s. But we had this. We had that potato masher, I think. Now you either got the wiggly kind. You know, if you know what the fuck you're doing, you have a ricer. You don't fuck around with any of this shit. But for you poors, don't be keeping it on your floors. I guess that's what I'm trying to say. That's what I'm trying to say. Imagine having to look around your floor for one of your utensils.
All right, we got a fresh batch of the rock crab rangoons ready to go in the
We're going to cook it on the hot plate?
deep fryer.
Deep fryer? It's a hot plate with jugs of fresh water. They don't even have fresh running water. Look at this. This guy's getting poorer and poorer by the minute. He doesn't have running water now. What's happening? I think you're right. I think those bottles of water are like what comes out of the tap. This is fucking unreal. And then I think he's making a are these like pot stickers? Or are these the rangoons? They're falling apart. He said they're ready to go in the deep fryer.
And over here, I've decided to just boil the conch for 3 to 5 minutes. Then it will be good to go.
So he took that off the grill. Oh no. Oh no. It's time. It's fucking time. Holy shit. Holy shit. These fucking pores. These fucking pores. This is why you can't let people change status. When they're born poor, you can't let them think they're like rich. Because they do stuff like this. Every poor I ever known has a little bar cart. We're going to ignore the open fuse box for a second. And the magnets. Let's talk about the bar cart. No, like when the ladies come over, I have assorted juices. And she's free to pick a goblet. Ignore all the dust. Pick a juice and a goblet. And help yourself to liquor. No, it's a cool little like thing, man. Look at this now. Now, first of all, the only reason for this is it doesn't close. It just must not latch. It must not close. But also, imagine the house where this is just in your living room. Okay. It's Bahamian nightmare. Also, I wonder if there's any wiring that goes over here. Look at this shit. And then over here. Hell of a patch-up plaster job. Really good work. No bubbling, no cracks. No one will know. Don't forget to close the door. I don't know where to start with issues. And then, of course, magnets. Hello. Let's see if we can identify anything. That's going to be tough. I see maybe a face of a dog. Doesn't look like a real dog, but maybe it's a photo of a dog. It's filthy. That looks like some sort of witch or an Indian. Or maybe a Skarica himself. There's a cat. Pirate ship. Lots of little certificates and IDs, it looks like. Here's where he keeps the bags and the cups. Oh, you don't want a goblet? Got it. Got it. We do have options. We do have other choices available for the people who don't want goblets.
Okay, so the conch has been cooked, I think. I don't know what I'm doing, but I just tried some. It's pretty good. So now you just want to chop it into like the smallest piece.
Put it on the grill, took it off the grill, cooked it in the pan, and now he's just cutting it up. So the grill was pointless.
You can.
I mean, that was hilarious. The grill was nothing.
So I wanted to mix this with some cream cheese and little diced up pineapples. But I can't get a pineapple in the Bahamas. What's up with that? This island, Eleuthera, used to grow the most pineapples in the world. But they're not in season. And I mean, like, what are they going to do? Are they going to import pineapples? No, they're just going to wait for the season because they have the best pineapples on Earth. So instead of like an actual pineapple, I might throw in a little...
Everywhere you go in Hawaii, the best pineapples on Earth. The best pineapples on Earth. You got to, like, the Dole Pineapple Plantation on Oahu, and it's like... If you buy a pineapple there in the gift shop, it's like $16. You can go across the street to the factory stand, and they're like $6. And then you can go to Costco, and apparently they're $3.
Pineapple jam. Vernie, how's it going? Oh my God, did Laverne make that?
Yeah, she made that.
Look at Skarica. Look at Skarica.
Oh, Laverne's gonna show me up.
This whole fucking place is filled with bullet holes.
At my own Rangoon party. As it turned out, Laverne had cooked up a feast of her own.
Potato salad, chicken steak.
Mm-hmm.
Potato salad, chicken steak.
Yeah.
In my own special way.
Yeah, that's a little shout out to the Irish.
So we're letting the woman who ran into a coconut tree while she was drunk cook. Why is your cleaner always at your house not cleaning? Can we answer that? Can we answer the tough questions? When will you be cleaning? We haven't seen this place clean yet.
Solid.
Woo. How do you make your barbecue sauce? Because I tried some of that, and it's incredible.
It's a secret.
Oh, yeah, you're right. Yeah. We talked about that last night. I was like, yeah, I'll give you my crab rangoon recipe for one of your recipes.
Secret, buddy.
Now, did she just spit?
And it's incredible.
It's a secret.
Oh, God, this is like cooking with K or something.
Woo. How do you...
Look at this setup. So basically what we're gathering from the display on this oven, it doesn't work because it would be a clock or something. So this thing doesn't work at all. That's why there's a board on top and one hot plate. And they're trying to fry chicken wings on a hot plate. This party sucks. What you can't see because I'm in front of is a Busch beer. I'm sorry. Yeah. A Busch beer. I guess I gotta get over here, do that. A Busch beer. Busch. If you don't know what a Busch, it's like a less cool PBR.
You make your barbecue sauce? Because I tried some of that, and it's incredible.
It's a secret.
You'll never ever know. Watch her spit.
Oh yeah, you're right. Yeah. We talked about that last night. I was like,
whoa. Back that up for me, Andrew. This is your cleaner. This is your cleaner. She cleans. All we've seen her do is drink, smoke, and spit. Yeah, tell me more about the sauce you make. I'd love to try your sauce. This is insane. This whole world is insane. And here we get, almost.
and I was like, yeah.
A 360 view of this living room. What a gross bitch. Here's one of those water, like Culligan water machines. Sparklets. No bottle. He can't afford the subscription anymore. Poor. This is a karaoke machine speaker. Poor guy. Here's his rice cooker. Here's his rowing machine. Oh no. Fucking say it ain't so. Just a broom. Here's that window with the board in it.
I'll give you my crab rangoon recipe for one of your recipes.
It's like we were in the middle of remodeling. It's like, when was it nice? Everything in it is like gross and old and peeling and junk and uneven and mal-assembled.
And you weren't down for the trade.
Look at this table. Dude, it's all junk. Everything in this place is junk. He acts like, no, we were painting. Like Chad, when you question like why he doesn't have a couch and why his outlets don't have covers. No, it was upgrades. We were spiffing up the place.
That's fair. Seeing as it would be disrespectful to ask a professional
It's not Section 8 housing.
chef like Laverne to be my sous chef, I recruited my girlfriend to help.
Okay. Let's dive into this girl's gunt. No, just kidding. Can you imagine? Fucking hell, if that's where I started. Sorry, everybody. Hit the like button. That was funny. All the jokes I'm stacking. Oh, my God. Yeah, whatever that core stuff is, they are getting into it. They are chaining it up.
Put the goons instead.
Is this a hairband? Not like an 80s. This just looks gross, man. Half of these ingredients aren't from this meal.
All right, for the conch rangoons, we're doing chopped up conch meat, pineapple pepper jelly, cream cheese, salt, and onion.
Everything this guy makes has cream cheese.
And maybe some of these green onions.
We're never gonna shit again.
As the day goes on, my GPM is just shooting through the roof. So today is St. Patrick's Day.
Yes.
Bernie is half Irish.
Well, my great-grandfather was white from Ireland.
Half Irish, right?
Yes, I fucking am. I'm fucking Irish.
Just like St. Patrick got...
I never want this woman in my house again after seeing this horrific display.
all the snakes out of Ireland. We need a new St. Patrick to get the snake virus out of the world. Because that's the theory. Like, the theory is that the bats got the virus
from snakes,
from eating snakes, and then humans ate the bats, and
Yo.
Once the sun set, the first guests started showing up to the shindig.
Where am I? Oh.
Which meant it was time to break out the goon spoon and start frying. These are
the goon spoon? This is the grossest place anyone's ever been.
Goons. And it only takes them.
Is there anything in this guy's life that you see where it's an inkling that he ever had any amount of wealth? A nice watch, a nice car, nice furniture, a nice house, nice property, nice appliances. When was any of this ever good? It's all shit. It's all shit.
Actually, I'm going to turn this up. It should only take about like 4 minutes, and that's good. This is a solid pan. I can fit a bunch of goons in that.
It's a solid pan.
I was getting over.
Oh, goons is rangoons. Got it. Sorry. I really didn't put it together. These guys are idiots.
Overwhelmed trying to fry up and serve so many rangoons. But then Captain Morgan showed up.
Oh, no. Hide your wallet. Hide your keys.
To save the day. Captain Morgan, my sous chef. Captain Morgan is David's handyman.
What the fuck? Everyone's fired. Everyone's fired immediately. Your cleaner is just spitting and ashing on your floor. And your handyman, everything's crooked. Nothing works. Drawers don't close. The whole front porch is leaning like the Beetlejuice house. I'm glad they're all here for the free food, though. Hey, afterwards, you think we could punch out some things on the honeydew list? What the fuck? This is wild. This whole place is shit. The stove doesn't work. The drawers don't close. The whole porch is leaning over to the right. Handyman. The fuse box is just swinging open. Go on, Skarica. Go on. Imagine any excuse being acceptable for any of this. This is insane. This is fucking insane. No, we were in the middle of... Shut up. Shut up. This is for poors. This is mainland poor.
And also happens to be the #1 Trump fan in the Bahamas. Why do you love Trump?
Because he's trying to make America great again. I mean, better, you know what I mean? Trump say what he say and do. And mean everything.
Now he's got Mershai, right? He's got Mershy eyes. Bum, bum, bum. If you're looking for this one, it's over here. It's over here. It's over here. All right, I'm going to start the video again. Keep track of it. And if you can tell which side it's on, when I freeze the video, you'll win a prize.
What he's going to do. And one of my best friends. Friend name.
God damn it. He's a slick one.
His name, we used to call him, his name is Don.
Where is it? Oh, yeah.
Oh, no. So,
same spot.
We used to call him like Trump. Donald Trump.
Great story. I guess that's why you like Trump. A guy you used to know, you used to call Trump.
So that's why I really love Trump. And then, oh man, it's like Trump. There's so many ways to like Trump.
He helped.
That's a good point. There are so many ways to like Trump. Never really thought about it like that.
Let me get the rest fried up and ready to be sampled. You've been waiting patiently.
They're the best, man. They're the best.
Yeah? It's good.
Skarica, you can't talk about anybody else's anyone or anything when you invite the librarian ghost from the beginning of Ghostbusters to your party.
Stuff?
It's the chicken grease that makes it.
Oh, yeah. Look at this low-res projector setup. Again, do you know any rich person, any wealthy person that would put up with this? It's not even projecting on the screen. It's lopsided and half of it goes up onto the wall. Look at this.
Oh, I should now cook all my rangoons.
Look at it. Wealthy people pay tens of thousands of dollars to have their AV stuff like set up in a way that suits them. I mean, college students wouldn't leave it like this.
In chicken grease. Would you like to try one?
These are unreal, dude.
So he made a Philadelphia one that had cheese and batteries in it to throw at people.
You telling me Skarica don't want to be a guy? Did you hear his cheese and batteries bit? Because I did. Say it again, Skarica.
Chicken grease. Would you like to try one?
These are unreal, dude.
So he made a Philadelphia one that had cheese and batteries in it to throw at people.
Is he from?
He's a Philly guy.
Philadelphia?
Eagles fan. And let me tell you what, I'll throw you off this deck real quick.
You don't have to. Wait a minute. It's very unstable. Stiff breeze will come through here anytime, and we'll all just go tumbling into my 94 Miata.
That's the stone crab.
You gotta rate it 1 through 10.
Bro, I'll take it.
This is a Conch one. I didn't get a Conch one.
Captain Morgan is frying.
Whoa. This is just gross.
Up some Conch ones right now, I believe. It's kind of tough to be a one-man goon.
Look at him. He's dressed like it's a night at the Roxbury. It's Skarica time, baby. Is this a penis? Look at all these magnets. LSU. Does he have a kid? Let's find out where his kid goes to school and see if we can have her murdered after we written. Okay.
Goon show, a goon master always needs his sous chef, and Captain Morgan came through big time. Look at those golden browns.
Yeah, man.
This man knows how to get.
It's so wild that they're frying these up on a hot plate. They got to do them in batches.
Gooned up.
Yeah, I'm going 9-3. I like them better than that.
This is more annoying than the guy who won't stop calling pizza za at the party. It's like, we heard you, man. Yeah, you like those goons? Fuck yeah, Morgan's over here frying up some more goons. People love the goons. They can't get enough of the goons. We're making goons here tonight. We're having goons here tonight. Look at this nice lady.
This man knows how to get gooned up.
Gooned up.
Yeah, I'm going 9-3.
You know, I date young women. I date hot women. You know, it's just how I roll. Sorry. I'm like a sex guy.
I like them better than
I mean, this is... He's got Bundy eyes.
Actually, I'm going to have to try one of these myself. Not to toot my own horn, but they were money. Everyone is hungry. I think now I've learned my lesson. You gotta have these fried before people arrive.
Yeah, you can't just make 8 at a time on a hot plate. You're gonna have a rocky time.
Over here. She's the queen of the island.
Lady Di runs the largest pineapple farm on Eleuthera and is the most famous and well-respected lady on the island. When I'm on Eleuthera, I'm on your island.
This is the pineapple queen right here. Yeah.
That's my son.
I'm her white son.
In order for my goons to be fully validated in the Bahamas.
Can we see? Look at this. This is water damage. Ain't nothing else but water damage. That's all wavy. Not good. This is nice, man. This is nice. This is good work. Who did this? Is this one of those Sears order via mail houses? Holy shit. Look at this electric. Woogie, woogie, woogie. The box is not even flush with the wall. The cracks and the crags. It sucks. It's a drag. Look at it. Look at it. What about this guy is, the dolphin statue? Can't do a dolphin. This is bad.
I'm her white son.
In order for my goons to be fully validated in the Bahamas, I would need her approval. I don't want to burn
you. You don't want to burn him out then. Whoa. She's going full in. Do you like him?
She can handle the heat.
That's my auntie. She make the best hot pepper sauce on the island.
So 1 through 10, what would you rank it?
1 through 10.
10? Rookie score, but...
You were too nice.
Rookie score, but... What does that even mean?
You were too nice. While she approved of the rangoons, she did not approve of David's habit of dating porn stars.
But I tell David, he is not young anymore. He has to calm down,
Calm down.
and find a decent lady.
Yes.
I have a feeling he doesn't date porn stars. I have a feeling he hires porn stars. This is why he's poor. He's got nothing. Where's the money? Where's the money? This is a shit. And by the way, if you come from money and then have to go live like this, where roaches and rats can just crawl out of your outlets.
Settle down.
Not a woman, a lady.
My grandma tells me the same thing.
Then you take out she's properly dressed.
Yep.
Her body is yours. You don't need to advertise it.
Yeah.
Then you buy something. You don't have to advertise it. You don't want it.
No.
These cords are strewn all across the floor. Look at this. Just to make everything work. This is a third world country.
If we bring any more hosts.
Oh, I'm going to get deported.
I call immigration. I said, man, they catch him on the beach. I'm having sex nude. We don't do that in the Bahamas.
I've never even done that.
She's Lady Di. All it takes is one phone call and you're off the island.
You're running me out of the country, man.
Because you don't bring no host.
Slow down on the hose.
LED light strip just dangling from the curtains. These are IKEA curtains. This light strip doesn't even work. It's halfway dim. He wants you to believe he has a security system. Stop. Right. What are they going to steal? Hot sauce and LED strips?
on the hose, or Lady Dod's gonna
Look at this. I mean, this guy's a natural. He knows where to hang art. This doesn't even fit in the gap between the windows. It's overlapping. It's hung on the fucking window frames. What the fuck? This guy sucks.
Lady Dod's gonna make a call, and you're gonna be on the first ferry out of here, buddy.
That LED light strip, it's like, yeah, this will be the thing that'll put the party over.
Hey, running a strip joint over here anymore.
The party was still a smashing success, though.
Yeah, it's like where you would go for a college party. He wants you to think he's a millionaire. He doesn't shut the fuse box when people are coming over. Sorry, the breaker box.
And the goons were gobbled up within the first half
Enough about the goons.
hour.
Enough about the goons.
So, why this guy?
Imagine this setup. A TV, a laptop, and a projector screen.
Johnny is here one time.
Hey, how are you?
Is essentially, I was a big fan of his.
We wrapped up the night with a premiere of my first Donnie Bahamas video.
And then sometimes you fall in a ditch.
Then I got to bed early, as tomorrow I'd be making rangoons again. Only this time, I'd have to catch my own ingredients.
Wow. And allegedly, there's footage of the Bahamas Donnie guy. Donnie Bahamas or whatever. Riding in a car and talking about David Skarica being a weird as fuck. So if anybody can send that. All right, this is again more of the Barstool Donnie Bahamas stuff. And more views of Skarica's house. If you missed our members only show Friday night, first of all, what are you doing? Become a member or turn on your gifted membership's receiving ability. I think it's in your membership tab, even though that's not a real thing. And you can have a membership. You can be part of the crew. Look at this. Look at this. Skarica's abode. Now down here in the little parking carport, you can see, the rocks we've already commented on, but just the junk, appliances, plastic buckets. It's hard to see, but it's piled up down here in this rickety old Bahamian mansion.
Crash at his house.
Beautiful house, Dave. You got the open floor.
Hold on, listen.
For our next night in the Bahamas, Dave was graciously letting us crash at his house.
Dave Skarica, addicted to profits. He's graciously letting us crash at his house. And listen to them talk this place up.
Beautiful house, Dave.
Beautiful house, Dave.
You got the
open floor plan.
Floor plan here.
Open floor plan. Open windows, open door plan.
Here, this is the master bedroom.
Oh, yeah. This is where Davey fucks. Wow. Hold on. This is the master bedroom. What's on his sheets? Turtles? Are those turtles or just penises? This is a dick and balls. This is a dick and balls. Who knew he has a pedestal bed? Look at this. He keeps a little rug on every side of the bed. He couldn't afford a big rug for the room. How many little rugs can a man have? Look at this. He's got a little rug everywhere. He's got a little rug over here. This isn't even a little rug. This is like those padded gym tiles they put down in like PE rooms. They click together like puzzle pieces, but he could only afford one. He's like, one day I'm going to do the whole room. One day I'll get more pieces and they're all going to snap together. It's going to be awesome. One day. One day. One day. One day this whole place will be as soft as a gymboree. One day. And then look, though, because he can't afford a big rug. You know, big rugs are expensive, to be fair. He just puts little rugs everywhere on every side of the bed. It's cute. And then he has his sheet hanging out. You know, why make your bed if you're not going to do it right? Your sheet's not supposed to be dangling. But if you're lucky enough to fuck Skarica, this is the room you'll be brought into. What's hanging on the door? An old cane? Really, it's just blur. Is this a cane? Does he walk with a cane? It's like hanging on the door right here. Oh, because there's no doorknob. Holy shit. He don't got doorknobs. So this is like a piece of wood or something with a string that he can pull this door open with.
And I'm a big,
And again, he loves just hanging these. This is what white trash people and college students do. He just bought a bunch of these light strips and they're like taped to the wall in no meaningful or thought out way. Here's an Empire Strikes Back poster taped to the wall, curling up. I think we made fun of this before. I mean, look, this is your living room. These are your decorations. He laminated this poster. He's like, this means a lot to me. I want to get it plastic proofed so that my cleaning lady doesn't spit and ash all over it. You know, when people have a valuable poster, they get it matted and framed. They don't get it laminated. I don't even know where you get large format laminating like this done. Just looks like shit. And again, who built this? Elon Musk? Look at these panel gaps. And for no reason, we taped a LED strip to the wall. You seem like a cool guy, Skarica.
Star Wars fan?
Look how wrinkled and gross this poster is. Look at this. The thing's just scratched and crumbled to shit.
I'm a bit of yeah. First one.
I'm a bit of a Star Wars fan. Yeah. That's how I got all my money, being into Star Wars.
The rest of them, forget it.
And again, poor in the 90s. These are the kind of curtains that we would get at like Goodwill. Again, a single man. Should he be having, you just tell me. Is lavender the way to go for curtains? For a single man? I'm just asking. I don't know. Has anybody ever been over to a single man's house where this was the look? Flowers on the bed, lavender curtains. By the way, this curtain is the only curtain like this. Every other curtain will be different throughout the home. No, I'm just asking. Is lavender, is that a curtain a man picks out? This whole house has vibes of all this stuff was here when I got here. That's the vibes of Skarica's whole house. I moved in and all this shit was here. Curtains, furniture, beds, bottles, sink, trash, cleaning lady. I moved in. This all came with the place.
Yeah.
He's got a little dinosaur, stuffy.
So I'm a bit of a nerd. Miami,
I'm a bit of a nerd.
I'm a Miami Vice guy, totally.
So this is a Miami Vice poster. He has, again, on top of a table, candles on top of it. It's wrinkled. It's stretched out. Here's a little bit of an LED strip laying over it. I mean, what is this junk place?
The only red flag.
Oh, no. Again, this guy wants you to think he's a money-making millionaire.
I'd seen so far was his car.
This is Dave's Mazda Miata.
If I'm a swinger, I'm buying a townhome. That's cool.
What
and a Mazda Miata.
Is that a painting of one of?
So remember I told you none of the curtains match? Here's another curtain. This is just some burlap he tied in a knot. This is another curtain. And by the way, again, stuff all over the place, just boards, holding windows open. This place is a junker. You know, you would never put this up. Looks like a kindergartner drew it.
One of the porn stars you dated?
No,
Is this one of the porn stars you dated? Finance whiz, porn star dater. Again, where do you even get art like this? This is like what your grandparents had. Again, all this stuff just was here. If he hung it, it's even sadder. Let me grab my one lavender curtain. Let me grab my flower bedspread. Let me grab my one square of Gymboree flooring. Let me grab my little rugs. Let me grab my tiny little flower painting. Let me grab my Star Wars poster that's all wrinkled and laminated. Okay.
Remember that little restaurant we're at when I hurt my shoulder?
Yes.
One of the women, she does cigar ladies. Just so you know, I'm not total sexist.
Just so you know, I'm not a total sexist. A woman did draw this. Oh, so a man can't draw women without being sexist?
A woman did draw this.
Oh.
I draw all the ladies in my chat room like nude all the time. Doodle. I doodle them. You want to see? You don't believe me?
Oh, no. I wasn't going to call you sexist.
Everything about this guy is like a red flag.
Just so you know, I'm not total sexist. A woman did draw this.
Oh, no.
He just looks like a loser. He has the same facial structure as Kate Meany, too. Big square jaw. Looks a little trans.
I wasn't going to call you a sexist.
Yeah, well,
I was just going to say this kind of reinforces the name Porno Dave.
Unfortunately, though, Dave had gone from dating a very real porn star.
Who did he date? Selena Rose? Okay.
You had a chance to meet his former girlfriend?
Oh, yeah. Wow. The most sexiest you get alive, man. Oh, my God.
To a very fake Venezuelan.
So this is not a party night. This is just a daytime hang. And in case you thought he ever cleaned, he doesn't. This is food. This is drinks. This is empty bottles. This is alcohol. And don't even get me started on the magnets, man. Remember Louis J. Gomez? He's like, no, idiots. They're like from places I've been. Oh. We thought they were just magnetic sheets of iron that you use to hold things up on the fridge. I didn't know that they were memories of places you've been. That's what we're making fun of, you basic bitch. Somebody tap Louis J. Gomez on the shoulder and go, that's what we're making fun of, girl. No. These are cool because they're like memories from like places I've been. Oh, never mind, Louis. Dope. Remember the time we went to Charlotte? Sorry, for a minute I was worried about you looking stupid. No, mine are from places I've been. Oh, fuck. Then it's cool.
On the island, you can see there's not a lot of social.
Again, the reason it's dumb is because every dumb girl I've ever known in my life does the same thing. That's why it's dumb. And again, he got teased about it on Twitter, and his comeback was, they're memories of places I've been. That's really cool. That's really cool that you have that.
Like,
No.
you're not going to bars, you're not meeting girls, so I go on dating sites.
So he doesn't go to bars. He doesn't go to bars to meet girls. He goes on dating sites.
So the one ended up being a catfish. She showed me all these pictures of her, and she looked like.
Again, we're supposed to believe he's some poon hound. All he does is brag about pussy. E.T. didn't have this disgusting of a neck. Elliot, E.T. phone, huh? Elliot. Yeah, sometimes these bitches catfish me, but a lot of times I get some sweet, sweet pussy. Go on, Skarica.
Gorgeous.
And then you found out where the photos actually came from?
And then I just like exposed her on it. I said, hey, this is some Colombian model, and this is not you. And then I talked to her actually over the like a video, and I was like, that's not her.
Yeah, okay.
So after calling her out and exposing her, you still talked to her and had a video call. This is like Ray going out with the trans girl. I found out she was trans, but I was like, let's just have a few drinks, see what happens. No, for the story. For the story. You'll never believe what happened. My penis went into her butt. No, for the story. No, for the story. He's like, I found out where her pictures were from, and I confronted her and called her out. I told her, this is not you. This is a Brazilian model. And then we kept talking, and I got her Skype, and then we had a phone call. It's like, you're such a loser. You found out you were getting catfished and was like, well, let's see. Maybe she's still cool. Maybe this lying bitch is still a cool girl. That's how desperate he was.
It doesn't even, like, she still looked like you know, whatever.
Okay, but then you don't know if you can trust her?
Yeah, if somebody does that, you can't really trust them.
Then why did you keep talking and call?
That is what's kind of desperate right now. So they kind of want to get out. So,
wait, what?
You know, whatever.
Okay, but then you don't know if you can trust her?
Yeah, if somebody does that, you can't really trust them. That is what's kind of desperate right now.
Wait, what is he saying?
Oh, if you can trust her?
Yeah, if somebody does that, you can't really trust them. That is what's kind of desperate right now.
What's kind of desperate right now? What is he saying there? Anybody?
I don't know if you can trust her?
Yeah, if somebody does that, you can't really trust them. That is what's kind of desperate right now. So they kind of want to get out. So it sounds bad. I don't want to act like I'm taking advantage of that.
Well, I was pretty desperate, and I ended up here. So I guess me and Venezuelan girls have a lot in common.
I figured it was probably. Is he saying the women are desperate and they want to get out? So he takes advantage of that on the dating apps? How?
Probably best to not dive too deep into Dave's love life. But seeing as the world economy was currently collapsing, I was interested in learning more about his background in finance.
Me too.
So a little fun fact, some would call serendipity. David, the guy whose house...
Look at this thing on his face for the entire next segment. Again, am I the loser, or are you the loser for having a TV crew over while you have a giant pimple scabbing up on your whole chin? Your whole chin has a giant white flaky scab on it. The whole chin, all of the chin is scabbed up. And you're like, roll tape. And then if I watch it and I zoom in, again, if I had a giant peeling scab right here and you zoomed in on it, is that on you or is that on me? That's on me. That's on me because I can see it and I can go, right, that's on me. So when you don't have cabinets and you invite a camera crew in, and when you have a giant flaking herpes sore on your chin, it's on you. I mean, again, all this guy does is talk about hot bitches and pussy. You look wet and dry, dog. You know, how does that even happen? It's like Weird Al Yankovic if he got hooked on cocaine and kicked out in the streets.
I'm staying at. Show him the book you wrote, David.
So this was the first book I wrote.
Stock Market Panic, How to Prosper in the Coming Bear Market by Dave Skarica.
It was about 20 years ago. So this was the late 80s. I was just starting out. It was in my early 20s. And we had the dot-com bubble where all these stocks were going to the moon. And
in the late 80s, we had the dot-com bubble. Anyone? In the late 80s, we were coming out of the dot-com bubble.
This was the first book I wrote. It was about 20 years ago. So this was the late 80s. I was just starting out. It was.
So this is 2020, and he says I wrote this book 20 years ago in the late 80s. None of this adds up. G-Rob says the late 90s. No. The dot-com bubble burst in like 2001. But regardless, it's 2020. He's holding a book, and he's saying, I wrote this 20 years ago in the late 80s. He's saying that in 2020. The late 80s would be 32 years ago.
My early 20s, and we had the dot-com bubble where all these stocks were going to the moon, and stuff like Yahoo and Amazon.
In the late 80s, Yahoo and Amazon were going crazy. Anybody? Yeah, I was in my mid-20s. In the late 80s, we had the stock bubble, the dot-com bubble, Amazon. What? Like, he's off by a whole decade. He's off by a decade. The finance whiz.
When they were all new, and I just thought it was ridiculous. It was like kind of what happened in 1929 or 1987. And then about 2 or 3 years ago, I started thinking that was going on again. And it went way further than I've ever thought.
What is this? Honestly, what? It looks like road rash. It looks like somebody took something really hot and just melted his skin. I mean, is that a creature on his face? What's going on? It's got hair. What is it? It's got bumps and pus, flakes, scabs, hair. Are we looking for water on the moon? No. This is Skarica's face. This is how he gets dolled up for the camera when company's coming over.
But the valuations became totally extreme in the last few years. And while, obviously we know everything is going down because of the fears of a coronavirus, I think that's really just the excuse for the trigger. Like the reason this is all happening is because everything is so overvalued right now. And because it is so overvalued, I wasn't prepared for any kind of...
He's got more of it here. Like weird. Look how dirty. This is dirt. This is actually just dirt. I mean, he's just he's absolutely filthy. This is what happens when you have no windows on your house, no doors. I mean, it really is gross.
Global shock like this.
Well, no place I'd rather be than Eleuthera while the stock market is plummeting. Don't worry, it's going to rally.
Where's Eleuthera? Is that part of the Bahamas? Eleuthera.
Right?
Oh yeah, we're very oversold now, and actually in bear markets, the market is going down.
Yeah.
Some of the biggest rallies.
What is this little sign on his window? Oh, he's a Raiders fan.
Now.
What is this? England. Again, this is just stuff white trash people do. I put my football team in the window so the neighbors know what I like.
And actually in bear markets, the market is going down.
Yeah.
Some of the biggest rallies are in bear markets. The thing about bubbles is kind of like having a,
Some of the biggest rallies are in bear markets. Okay, so just so people know, a bull market, things are going up. A bear market, it's kind of quiet. People are scared. It's reserved. Things might be going down or staying consistently low. And his take as a financial expert is, believe it or not, some of the biggest rallies happen in bear markets. Yeah, if it's a bull market, there's rallies going on all the time. It's not even really noticeable. It's not newsworthy. In the bear market, believe it or not, that's when some of the biggest I mean, I can't. No shit. No shit. Believe it or not, when things are quiet, that's when things will explode sometimes. Really? It's not when things are exploding that things explode sometimes? Go on. Let me get my pen.
An all-night drink fest, and then the bubble.
A bender.
Yeah, a bender, and then the bubble is kind of the hangover, right?
Yeah.
And then when you feel a little better, maybe later in the day when you have the hangover, that could be the little rally happening now.
What's the next book called?
We're still on a title that isn't official, but if you type my name in, David Skarica.
Is he still a public guy, Kevin? Is he still a private guy? I don't understand. He has books. He's on TV. He's on documentaries. He has shows. He's a private guy, Melton. Leave him alone. He's a filthy guy. I mean, again, I look at this man's hand. Not since Stuttering John Melendez have I seen so many open sores and open filth on a dude. Again, what even is this? And could you rescue minors out of it if they fell in?
Yep.
On Amazon, you will see the pre-orders for the book, which will be out just this July.
And now you know who I'm with, in case like you don't hear from me in a few weeks. David Skarica.
Don't worry, I won't feed you the sharks.
Yeah, yes. That's the least of my worries.
After getting settled, we headed to Queen's Baths, one of the world's premier hippo mode destinations.
Do you even know what hippo mode means?
No, I don't.
It just means chilling in a body of water for the day, pounding beers.
Hot.
Sounds fun, right?
Just like a hippo. Are we hippoing? Is this hippo? Nobody cares. Who's this? Oh, is that Skarica's bed? Oh, no.
Relaxing day of my life. But then shit started hitting the fan back in the U.S., and I had to break the news to my girlfriend.
Hey, babe. I've got some bad news. Are you ready? Tom Hanks has coronavirus. Did you hear me? Do you care? Babe, it's Tom Hanks. I know you weren't. No?
I had earlier made a tasteless joke about a cruise ship I saw off the coast.
Oh, and on the horizon, you'll see the Corona cruise. Stay away from our harbors.
Who was also a big stoolie, was putting us up in his resort Coco de Mama free. Dave's friend, who was also a big stoolie, was putting us up in his resort Coco de Mama free of charge.
Coco de Mama Resort, Eleuthera. So this is where Skarica lives, Eleuthera.
Good things happening to assholes. One of life's constants.
So this used to be your...
So this is like a much nicer place than Skarica's house. Somebody here knows how to clean. Somebody knows how to not have bottles of mayo and ketchup and beer laying around. Pillows, blankets, cushion, trash, mismatched curtains.
Resort. And now it kind of is just like for private parties, private functions, weddings, that sort of thing, right? So
imagine having your wedding here.
And we have the place to ourselves?
We have the place to yourselves because no one's booked it right now.
This is insane.
This is really horrible. You know,
David, you should not be doing this for a stranger you met on Twitter.
But that's what he likes. You know, David Skarica's whole value, it's similar to Chad. You know, they like being the guy who knows the guy who can get you the thing, who can hook you up. That way you owe Chad, you owe Skarica. You'll never make fun of his steaks like that. It looks like my dad's new house after the divorce in 97. Yeah, it's just you look at it and you see he's a gross man, and then you go over and look at this other house we're looking at now. It is possible to keep it clean. Look at that. Look at that. Every surface is clean. The walls are white. Shit's not taped up. There's not just half-assed LED strips dangling. You know, it's much, much nicer.
You should have put me in literally a one-room shack without an ocean view.
Oh, fuck.
it's probably the...
Somebody just did a skip the queue thing. What just happened? Sorry about that. Fuck.
What we are observing on the island manatee, called David Skarica, is what's known on the islands as South Bahamian sand rash. It develops from habitually going face down, ass up, during beach low tide. The Bahamian locals and David gather on the beach at dusk, and when visibility is at a minimum, they mate with David until his head is buried fully in the sand.
Ugh. I believe it. His whole fucking chin is like rash to shit.
nicest beach on the Caribbean side here.
So you were telling me this bar has some like personal significance to you?
Yeah, this is probably how I got the Porno Dave nickname.
Yeah.
So right up here on this,
he thinks people call him Porno Dave and think about him like as like this pussy hound. Yeah, you know Skarica, always fucking hot bitches. It's like no.
We came here one night for dinner, Selena Rose.
Yeah.
And there was really no one in the bar. There was like maybe two people and the people working here. And there was this old, distinguished kind of looking guy. And somehow, I think probably after the 6th or 7th or 8th shot of tequila, she ended up sitting on the guy's lap and just like facing the whole bar and like flashing everyone and calling him Hugh Hefner because he had that kind of look to him.
And that's how I got the name Porno Dave. What?
And then I guess word got around, and then I became Porno Dave.
Word
Wait, what?
got around that you were the one who...
A woman... Hold on. Say the whole story again? I don't want to accuse you, but it sounds like it makes no sense.
For dinner, Selena Rose.
Yeah.
And there was really no one in the bar. There was like maybe two people and the people working here. And there was this old, distinguished kind of looking guy. And somehow, I think probably after the 6th or 7th or 8th shot of tequila, she ended up sitting on the guy's lap and just like facing the whole bar and like flashing.
A porn star sat on an old guy's lap and flashed the whole restaurant, and that's how I got the name Porno Dave. A porn star sat on an old man's lap, not me, and flashed the whole bar, so now they call me Porno Dave. Does this make any sense to anyone? He's not in the story at all, and yet it's the story of how he got the nickname. There was this old distinguished guy. She sat in his lap. Sat in his lap, showed all the tits, and that's how I got the name Porno Dave.
Everyone and calling him Hugh Hefner because he had that kind of look to him, and then I guess word got around, and then I became Porno Dave.
Word got around that she sat in his lap and called him Hugh Hefner, and that's how I became Porno Dave. Word got around, there were 4 people in the bar. She sat in an old man's lap, called him Hugh Hefner, and that's word got around, and I'm Porno Dave. What?
Word got around that you were the one who brought her to the party.
Yeah.
Now, were you jealous when she was sitting in this guy's lap? Like,
No.
that was your girlfriend?
No, because he was about 70 or 80 years old.
Also, I was paying for her, so I knew she didn't love me in the first place.
I think we're all like...
They make Viagra these days. You gotta watch out for those 70-year-olds. We have this entire place to ourselves. If you learn anything from these videos, it's always trust strangers on Twitter. Listen, I'm not going to pretend he's a super normal guy. He's like a little weird.
There's a few videos after this is all done of this Donnie guy flashing back and talking about how weird Skarica is. And if anybody can find those, please send them in.
But these days, normal is out, weird is in. And he's weird in a good way. There's a lot of different types of weird out there. There's some bad weirds, like, I'm sure some of you watching this like, oh, like the way like my uncle used to touch me was a little weird. That's a bad weird. And then
depending on if you're the kid or not.
And there's good weirds, like Wozniak, the co-founder of Apple. Weird guy. Extremely friendly. He's well-made.
Why not just say Jobs? Jobs was weird. You skipping to Wozniak? I don't like this.
Good, well-meaning. He means well. That's what I'm trying to say.
We don't care. We know.
Oh my God. This is for
the first time.
Tastes like shit up.
And on the way, picked up some survival tips from Dave's friend.
Zicam is a zinc impregnated, it looks like a Q-tip.
Yeah.
And you swab the inside of your nose and it stops viruses from getting into your tissues.
Zicam.
This woman thinks zinc stops viruses. Boy, everybody with AIDS is going to be excited to hear the news. We've found a way to stop viruses.
Zicam. And I'm going to give you 2, okay?
Oh, yeah. I would take it gladly.
And you can reuse it?
This is for this way coronavirus can't get in your nose. Because of the zinc. This is why lifeguards always put it on.
Yeah.
And then we've also got sporicidin wipes, which are industrial hospital grade cleansers.
Yeah.
In my practice, we use them after each patient, but in reality, they're to kill the spores after you clean with Clorox.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. So now we have some handy wipes and some Zicam. And this is gonna stop coronavirus for the people.
There are always spores that are residual that can survive.
Mm-hmm.
There's always spores. God damn it, these spores. Hello.
Hey, Patrick. My autism wouldn't let me not call. I just had to say that zinc does help fight viruses. So, yeah, thanks. Bye.
Yeah, no one said it didn't help your immune system and help you fight viruses. So again, your autism's wrong. Again, everybody dial in your autism. No one said zinc doesn't help you get over a cold. No one said don't take zinc. No one said Zicam's useless. No one said any of that. She said you coat your nose with it, and then your body can't absorb viruses. That is what we call horse shit.
You can call me Nannerpuss.
So again, I love that everybody's autistic and they have to call in and say like a different thing. You know? Be like, guys, horses can't fly. Sorry, Patrick, I had to call in. You know, unicorns can fly. Unicorns can fly. And they're a type of horse. "30% of my life is full up of stuff like that. I'm just a guy. Just to clarify a thing that wasn't said, zinc actually can help your body fight off an infection. No one's talking about that. Okay, but I needed to call in and let you know that. I needed to call in and let you know that. Why? No one's talking about that. I needed to call in and let you know that.
And sporocyte will kill those.
The baby viruses.
They're the residual resistant to Clorox viruses.
Oh, those are some bad motherfuckers. Now, can you quickly tell me what the atomizer is that your sister is using at the airport?
I've
never heard of that.
Her neck, and it's got it's battery operated, and it blows the air away from her.
Wow.
It ionizes the air away from her.
That's incredible. Because, yeah, if you cough, there's like, even if you don't see anything leave your mouth, there's definitely droplets floating.
Imagine not knowing Pegasus is a type of unicorn. Come on. You guys don't know anything about your mythological.
Around. And that's just pushing away the
like
droplets.
20 feet. Yeah. If you're around people.
Never listen to a woman with a charm bracelet on about medical advice. I'll say that definitively as a life rule. If a woman is telling you about medicine while her charms dangle from her bracelet, you know, that's not someone you should listen to. She collects bracelet charms. Look at these trinkets. Look at these treasures. She gonna tell you how it all works while she collects. This one means I like tennis. This one is I'm into butterflies. This one means I'm in.
If you're around people.
They all look like guitar picks to me. I don't even know. They might be crystals. They might be crystal charms, in which case, double run. Double fucking run.
Or sneezing and coughing, you're screwed.
Yeah. Unless you have the atomizer.
Well, I don't know if the atomizer works or not. I just know
it could just be a.
I just know Zycam stops it in its tracks.
How do you even find an atomizer?
I found it online.
If you're at home, stock up. So we're at 1648. It is called 1648 because that's the year that the Eleutherians landed on Eleuthera. That's the Greek word for freedom.
Okay, so he lives in Urethra, Bahamas.
And they were Puritans seeking religious freedom from the Brits. They were living on the island of Aruba, and then they came down here. So, very similar to the Pilgrims at Plymouth. This is the spot that is famous for serving conch rangoons.
If he starts saying goon again every 2 minutes, I'm going to kill myself. I can't take it with the goon stuff. Kraut Cat, $5. I saved a dog by rescuing it from an abandoned water well in Afghanistan. That's how I got the nickname Kraut Cat. That makes just as much fucking sense, I'll tell you that. G-Rob, thanks for becoming a new member. George, did you update your driver software? What? Jerome, what's for lunch? Goons, baby! Hello! Goons. Little Quad says, I'm 40. Congrats. Happy birthday, I guess.
And they have a light-up menu. Look at that. Where are those conch rangoons? Oh, look at those. LED-backed menu, $15 for chili braised Bahamian conch, scallion, herb cream cheese, crispy wonton, sweet and spicy dipping sauce. Hey, the ingredients look good. Don't worry, I'm not going to steal the recipe.
By the way, this is
the Rangoon master right here. This is the Wonton Don.
I'm a Rangoon specialist of sorts.
You're under the pressure tonight.
He's not the one. He's not the one who makes the Rangoons.
Right.
I mean, they're definitely gonna be better than the ones in New York. Those are trash.
Those are trash.
New York, Massachusetts has good Rangoons.
Now, who's this lady? They're all passing her around later? Again, all day long, you've been telling me about the porn stars and all the pussy and how you get it and how you like it and how your nicknames and the Hugh Hefner and the resorts and the fucking and then we got Aunt Bobby here at the table? Or are you passing this old fucking wrinkled finger cuffs bitch around and banging her out later? Is this the porn star? Is this the pussy? Is this the one they keep up at the case? Like the lobsters? You get to pick it out of a tank? Who is this? Zycam lady.
And the Midwest has some good Rangoons. But New York, I've never found a good Rangoon in New York.
Alberta has some good Rangoons. And I've had some good Rangoons in Darwin. And on the east side of Singapore, they make some good goons. Tasmania has a goon factory that's pretty nice. San Diego, they make a good goon. I've been outside of Reno. Silvertime Cafe has a good Rangoon reputation. North Dakota has some goons.
I've never tried a conch Rangoon in my life. I've had a conch fritter, pretty damn good, but there's no dairy in that.
I'm never eating another Rangoon again. I can't. Enough about goons.
Without further ado, let's get this review off the ground.
I don't even want a samosa at this point. You know, it's ruined all kinds of triangular foods across the world for me. I don't want a samosa. I'm not interested in a wonton, a Rangoon. I don't want a wedge of watermelon. Oh, it's almost like they had somewhere to deep fry them instead of doing it in a pan on a hot plate on top of a plywood on top of a stove.
The Conch Rangoons have arrived.
Sometimes they're conch, sometimes they're conch. You know? I wish everybody in this version of The Lost Boys would learn how to pass the conch. Sucks to your ass, Mar.
I love the look of them. It's the four-corner pinch technique, which, like, I don't make...
Oh, sorry, Lord of the Flies. Why did I say The Lost Boys? Lord of the Flies. Jesus Christ. Get your literary references right, Melton. The Lost Boys. The fuck?
Those myself, because it's not my style, but I've had some incredible four-corner pinch technique Rangoons.
I got some incredible four-corner pinch technique going.
We're going to go for a little dip in the sauce right here. Perfectly golden brown, which I love to see. They don't look rare, they don't look overdone. You don't want to get white Rangoons, you don't want to get brown Rangoons, you want them golden.
You motherfucker, what you mean you ain't supposed to have no brown Rangoons? Kevin, I told you too many times to pick up your Rangoons and
My God.
Sometimes I do Delethean voice just on my own, out and about.
I am impressed.
Smell really good from here. I'm gonna snort.
I am legitimately impressed. I'm not even joking.
I love people who smack. Imagine doing that on camera and not editing it out. It's fucking disgusting. Again, I grew up poor and I don't act like this. It's insane.
These are incredible.
You like them, right?
They're incredible.
Did I order those? No, I want another one.
Okay.
Like,
Oh. Okay. Thank you.
they don't taste like a crab rangoon. I thought, they're just gonna like mince up the conch so small, and it's gonna be the same seasonings. It's just gonna taste like a crab rangoon. These taste completely different.
Swallow first.
But in a great way. These guys just carved out a new lane. It's a whole different flavor profile.
Mersh smacks when he cigarette smokes? That's disgusting.
I don't think I'm going to share a single one of these with the rest of the people at the table.
Yeah, you are.
I don't know if I necessarily together beautiful.
Yeah.
Across the bow.
Oh.
Across the bow.
Right in the gut. The cream cheese.
So look, they do.
I hadn't caught coronavirus.
There are places on the island where you can get windows that line up and don't need sticks to hold them open. So, he wants you to think like, dude, that's how houses in the Bahamas are. It's like, no, here's a nice place that doesn't have buckets for light fixtures. All the walls match. The trim is straight and painted in a color scheme that, gives elegance rather than my 4-year-old daughter painted her own room and ripped the windows off. And do you like flies?
Across the bow.
Right in the gut. The cream cheese is different.
I hadn't caught coronavirus yet, but I had caught the goon bug. So before
the goon bug,
before COVID-19 reached the island and we'd all be put in quarantine, Dave decided that tomorrow he'd throw a St. Patrick's Day party.
So again, this is the party at Dave's house, and this projector that's projecting half on the ceiling, half on the wall, half on the screen, half on the tall. This sums up his whole house. Just a shit show. These aren't even beanbag chairs. They're just bags of trash people are sitting on.
Where I could make and serve some island rangoons of my own.
These are going to be hard to live up to, but at least now the bar has been set.
Would my homemade goons meet expectations?
No.
Would his St. Patrick's Day party be ground zero for the island's first corona outbreak?
No.
Find out in the next episode of Donnie Bahamas.
Find out in the next episode of Danny Bahamas. Brandy. Hey, do you want to see the rest of this episode? Join the Overdose or the Overdose Lite right here on YouTube now. Get access to most shows that we do immediately right after they air with the Overdose Lite membership here on the channel. You don't even have to leave YouTube to support the show and catch most of the content. Join Overdose Lite right through YouTube just like any other membership and get access today. Or head over to nobodylikesonions.com/overdose and join the Overdose today. Joining the Overdose gets you access to everything in the Overdose Lite level, plus even more exclusive content, RSS feeds that come straight to any podcast player of your choice that give you audio versions of every show, every special show, and every bit of bonus content that we have. Plus, access to the entire archives going back all the way to 2005. Everything this show's ever done. Thousands and thousands of hours of content for you to enjoy. Audio and video only at the Overdose at nobodylikesonions.com/overdose. Overdose or Overdose Lite. Your choice. There's never been a better way to support the show. Thanks for subscribing.